Hello everyone, welcome back to another live stream, and today we're going to be working more on the Holling Vale Heritage Railway, which we worked on last episode. That's about it really. There's a bit more of a thorough explanation of what's going on today in the description. Hello to the Nat Pilot, Sky, hello. Welcome to the stream. Have we got anyone else? Okay, well, I'm going to get Trainz started up. I've already built the session. And I've already built the session previously, so it's all ready to go. So then that way we don't have to spend time, setting it all up and then playing it. Hello to Mail on One, welcome to the stream. How are we all today? Hello Phoenix458, welcome. Right, let's get Trainz loaded. It's just loading now. While we're waiting for the actual session to load, hello BZ Railways, welcome. As the session's loading, I'll probably talk a bit about the route. So I've actually designed the whole line. Now it is a branch line that's been turned into a heritage railway. It is, I think it's I want to say 8 to 10 baseboards so far. I can't remember. But I have built the whole line. I just need to do a bit more of the scenery and things like that. So the terminus at the far end of the line is mostly finished. I just need to do the town. And at the other end, which is the junction with the main line, I've already built the station. I've already built all the town as seen in the thumbnail for this stream. So you would have gotten a sneak peek there. Start the session. It's been a while since the last stream, so it has been probably, I think, maybe 2-3 months since the last one. I could be wrong. But found some time today, and I thought, well, the weather isn't going to be very nice, so there won't be a lot of filming I can do for Solar Stories of Chaos, so I'll set up a live stream and do that while I wait for the weather to brighten up a bit. There we go. And I will full screen there. It has loaded. That is very loud. Thank you. Let's turn down the sound. Is the volume all right for everyone, or do I need to turn it off completely? Yeah, it's okay? All right, well, in that case, I will, let's have a look at this. Just put that on there. Settings, let's just have a look at the, all right, well, if that's good for everyone, we will hit on pause. So welcome to Trillbrook Junction. And this is the terminus. This is the terminus of the line. So we've got a fair bit going on. We've got an approaching passenger service over there. I'll just pause this quickly and take you on a tour. So we got a few buildings over here. There's quite a bit that needs to be done. I need to build all the roads here. I've just only put down the buildings. And this church and the graveyard, that's brand new. I only added that probably about 3 days ago. We have more houses. We've got a kind of like a motorway, or as you call a dual carriageway, along here. Then we have this bit over here, which is, it's just like a bridge to an industrial zone, but it's like long since been abandoned, because, you know, lorries and all that. But this is probably one of my favorite bits of scenery on the whole railway, even though it's not technically a part of the railway. Let's try and get the angle right. It's a bit hard while it's so laggy. But it was something kind of like this. But it's just very nice with the track and the road and the lake. Well, I'd say like it's more of a pond, really, like a waste pond, from the industrial area, but it's there. There's quite a bit that needs doing over there. It's about it really for the town so far. And there are going to be more housing developments along there. This is the station. So when these two platforms here belong to the main line, and then these are all of the Heritage Railway. And now I've just noticed that diesel, that Class 31, which we were supposed to be operating, has just run away. No, I don't want to put you down. I'm going to move. So we'll bring you back there. And yes, I do have shadows turned on for this session, which is why it's a bit laggy, but it usually works out all right. And we'll leave you there. And if we zoom out and have a look at the map, this is how far, this is how much that I've done. So we've got Trillbrook Junction there. And then the actual branch line is all the way along up to here. So there is quite a fair bit left to do, but it'll probably be finished by January, if I have to be completely honest. So yeah, we need to get this class 31 to stop, because I think when I was making the session, I forgot to keep it where it is. Male one says he escaped like Oliver. Yeah, just running away from me. There you go. We got a class 47 over there. Holling an express. And we'll just run around our train. And because the route ends, to stop it from lagging even more, I'll just quickly delete them all the way over there. There we go. Okay, here we go. And yes, for those wondering, this route will be available to download on my Trainz site. It will be payware, as all of my like real life based stuff will be. It won't be too expensive. It'll definitely be probably, I don't know. I don't know what the US conversion is, but I'll have a look at that after. I think it was something like it was either $4 or $6 US. It's not going to be over the top. I'll just couple up here. There we go. And while we wait for the supposed passengers to board, I haven't actually added any scripted station pieces yet, but while we wait for that, let's have a look at what's going on over here. So this is the yard for the mainline company. Got class 26 here. Some Royal Mail, travelling post office wagons or coaches. We have some hopper wagons. We've got a bit of a scrapyard going on over here. So we've got a 37. Got a few vans. We've got the resident class 08 shunters. That are slowly making their way out of the yard. We got the Heritage Railway sheds over here. We got a Drummond, I believe it's a 700 class. Can't remember exactly, but it's there. Then we have a standard 4. And then we got some Stania coaches left on the side. And over here. So I think we will head off if anyone has any questions about this specific, like any specific part of the map, do let me know, and I will answer them. Until then, we will set up. And then we'll just quickly make an adjustment to the points, because I forgot there was an AI train heading this way. And it's already approached the points. We'll just slide it out of the way. It's a DMU. I think it's a class 117. Okay, we got the sun up in the sky. It's very difficult to see. There we go. I think the local time at the moment, yeah, it's 7:15 in the morning on this route at the moment. So the sun's only just popped up. You know, I can hear a steam engine, yeah. Okay, I think it's pretty obvious that I was expecting to get to the next station before this came along. I haven't set up this as an AI train, this one here. It was just free roaming. Yeah, there's a few issues that need to be worked out, but that is okay. Speaking of the next station, we are now approaching it. We do have, over here we've got the colliery. which has long since been abandoned, so that's why it's all like, there's a bit of a landslide and the tracks are all rusty. And down there you can see we've got a HST. Waiting at the platform. That's actually another main line section over there. Welcome to Pleisley Station. And there's a lot of work that needs doing. At the moment it's not very complete. Overcheck platform. As you can tell, I don't do a lot of driving. I do more of the rebuilding. Just cheat attack. There we go. It's fine. Yeah, over here is, like I said before, it's the main line. Not the same one that was at the junction station, but this is a different main line that's been electrified. Runs along here. And this is the second to last station now, so I will check to make sure there's nothing else coming down this way. There isn't, that's good. So we will head off now. The line goes back to single track after this tunnel, because there's a section that just is, it's just like rotted away and hasn't been replaced yet. So there's quite a bit that has to be balanced here. So like the signalling is extremely important on this line, because if another engine is going the other way on the single track bit, the signal will tell you that they're on that section, and then you'll have to stop and wait for them to pass. And I have done it many times myself before, where the AI train has beaten me to the single track section. The speed limit's 45, so we can open up the throttle all the way. This is a bit where it goes single track now. Now approaching the red line. Oh, the riding it red line. Remember, if anyone has any questions, do let me know. We're on the last leg of the line now. So once we cross over this bridge, then the next station will be the terminus. It's a good little line. Like, I mean, I know there's quite a lot to do, but in terms of the actual track plan, it's quite a straightforward, quaint little line. That you can see, like, it's mostly double track. There are a few single track sections which help show, you know, how dilapidated it was when the Preservation Society began restoring the line. The route is set in, I'd say, the mid-90s, when they were probably about 6 years into owning the line, and they were, you know, getting new engines in, building up, like rebuilding, restoring, building stations and line. So there's quite a fair bit. It's quite a fair bit left to go before they get to the present day, which I don't think I will do a present day route. I might do like a classic styled route when it was like in the steam, back in the steam days, when it was like all fully functional and everything was like in operation. But I don't think I'll do one that's set after the 1990s. This is my favourite bit of the yard, like my favourite bit of this old yard here. Where there's sections that are just collapsed. The lock days do all that. We're now approaching Holling Vale station. The main sheds are located here, along with the main yard. Got some flags hanging up. There's a little, canal or harbour dock here, which still needs quite a fair bit of work. I just laid the groundwork and decided I'd wait until I built more of the interesting parts of the route before moving us there. There's a bit here where it does go single track again, but part of the single track section that has been blocked off has been restored so that engines can get to the turntable in the far bit of the yard. We do have a few workers restoring, trying to like get rid of the old rails so they can be restored. So like I said, when this is like set in the 90s, like the mid-90s, it's when they were starting to get into gear about restoring the actual track bed, so it can be dual track all the way. Over here we have probably the oldest DMU, well, the oldest DMU on the line. It's one of the old slammer units, can't remember what class number, probably a 501. It's probably either a 442 or a 501, but don't quote me on that. It's a 4-car set. And I probably will include it in some sessions if I have the time to make more than one or two. So you actually get to drive that. And here we go, this is the end of the line. It just ends in buffers there, and that's it. All there is to the railway. So it doesn't really take that long to travel down, but it is a relatively nice, lovely little line that doesn't take too long to go from the far end to the opposite end. And there's still a fair bit of work to do in this. Well, in Holling Vale here, there's a lot of houses that I need to put up. But all the track plan and the stations will stay the way they are now. There's a bit of work at the colliery that I have to do. That's fine because it's abandoned anyway, so I can just make it look like a tip. Yeah, that's it really. I'll just let the DMU head off. I'll just move forward a bit so it can get out. There it goes. And we'll uncouple from our train. Let's run around ourselves. And then I'll end the session and go to route building. And I think the next time I run this route, I might run Flying Scotsman on the next live stream because the Flying Scotsman's awesome. And is always a welcome visitor to the line. In fact, I've actually driven Flying Scotsman on here, I think twice before. Just wait for the signal to go green again and then we can set off and then end the session. There we go. There we go. I hope you all enjoyed that tour. I'm gonna go off to rebuilding now for a bit, and then we'll end the stream there. We will leave it at that. Right, let's pop on to the actual root pit. Get rid of the session because I won't even be able to edit it after I do some more root pulling anyway. So leave that there. Pop on here. Edit. Just grab the height there. Start bringing these down. And that will join together. Blessing. Right, that will do for today's live stream. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming. And I will see you all another time. Right, thanks for coming, everyone.